Oh, I see an error. 1000. It's a very enthusiastic error. It really likes it around here. Everybody likes to be with us.
The name of the ship was the Billy O T. The winds blew.
Come on. Yeah, I think we're live.
Yay!
Yay!
3 times.
Hello!
Go Arrow 1000. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening indeed.
Welcome to another episode or day thing stream of Foxes and Coffee. This time a normal, regular stream.
Yes, the one that, the original, the one and only.
Yes. So tonight it will be tiger cubs and coffee, I guess.
Tiger cub.
Fill it with coffee. Hello, everyone.
Tiger says hi to, yes, hi to you, Fedos.
I don't know about you guys, but it's really warm over here. Which is weird, because it ain't that warm outside.
Oh, maybe you should open a window if you can.
Thanks for the
not right now.
positive responses on the tiger cup.
A cup of coffee.
Yes.
Welcome, Curious. Way to make an entrance.
Definitely. Yes. Good to have you all here. Have you all survived not melting in the last few days? Who of you was cold last week? Because I was. Because I'm weird. Everybody else was very warm, and I was shivering under 2 blankets, having goosebumps.
Yeah, you just like to be different.
Yeah. It's a fascinating side effect. But the side effect stopped because last night it was so hot that I couldn't sleep. It's like, wow, so this is what the rest of the Netherlands has been struggling with the last few days.
I don't believe that last night was hot, actually.
To me it was.
Yeah.
But my home heats up very easily because of all the apartments that are below me that the heat rises and stuff. Something like that.
Physics aren't your friend. Yes.
Yeah, I had a really nice coping mechanism. She had a little baby pool for her feet to relax. Well, that's a good strategy. That definitely helps a lot.
Doctor lives on the 10th floor. She has the same problem with the heat. Yeah. Flat roof, yes, same here. Yeah. And Pontifex Hulleman had to surgically remove himself. How? I don't understand how. And from what? Like from the heat? Like slowly merges into different dimensions so the heat won't find you. Furry Baron was cold when he got ice cream. Geary still functions like Megatron. It wasn't
congratulations to the both of you, Wise One Kenobi. He's just gotten married to his air conditioning.
Wow, what's her name?
I wish best of luck.
It was a cool wedding.
Wow.
And we weren't even invited.
No! How did that happen? Calibraco says, I used to work in greenhouses, so it's okay temperature. You're just very well trained. So where were you working in the greenhouses, Calibraco? Was it one of your own, or was it holiday work? Or is it full-time work? Was it scary killer tomatoes that come to eat you if you don't water them enough?
Wise one says it's cold of us. Sorry. Yeah. Ice cold.
Shall I just
Yeah.
keep mashing the badum for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, just keep on going.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
fine.
turn the cold shoulder and stuff.
So, I think those are about 4, so
flowers.
it's good enough.
Mm.
Oh, well, see, it looks like people are doing a lot of things to cope with the heat. Though Doctor had it rough because she had her first COVID jab.
Mm-hmm.
Furry will get a new
Want
house.
to feel
or-
ill and hot at the same time. But then again, you won't know whether it's from one thing or the other. So we'll just
Yeah.
I'm not having side effects. This is just the heat getting to me.
Yeah.
Or I'm not ill. I'm just having side effects. Just whatever you fancy most.
Yeah. Yeah. Kirosakachu says, Frogger are my friends when it's too hot. What's a Frogger?
I know there's a game. Really old school game, but I can't imagine you feeling colder when playing that game. More the opposite.
I imagined frogs bringing him cold drinks. But that's
Which would be
probably not what it
excellent.
is. Yeah.
I would like the frogs to actually have such a service. I
But-
would hire them.
They would have to be able to walk on 2 legs and not jump, or every time they bring your drink, they spill it.
No, they can't spill it. Whatever they do,
not
even if
allowed.
they have to come on roller skates, the drink's gotta be a-okay.
Yeah, true.
And otherwise they are bringing you food. They just don't know it themselves.
Yeah.
Huh? Are you gonna eat the frogs?
Yeah.
It makes me think of this episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender where they have to suck on frozen frogs to get better.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mud chicken.
Yeah.
I see someone having 5G connection, someone's magnetic. Let's try that one. Nope, didn't work. Guess I got the budget option.
Yeah. I think Bill Gates just wasn't interested in you.
Oh, I can imagine that. I mean,
Yeah. He just wanted to roast you. Like you're not important enough to get chipped.
But you will get jabbed anyway.
Yeah. He's just
That's
going
evil.
after the deniers because, apparently they have interesting stuff that they're hiding.
guess I need to go for next time. I'll ask for can I get a Moderna now? I mean, I already had the Pfizer and that didn't work. So
Still have bad connection. I want my free 5G.
yeah, I mean, give me the other one. Throw some Astra on it as well while we're at it. I mean, just
You
grab.
eat it all in one cocktail.
Yeah, just grab
Maybe
a
your
head.
phone provider will cut you a better deal after the second jab.
I hope so, because no, well, never mind. Let's not talk about phone providers. To keep things decent, or as decent as we have it here. Also, we didn't start talking about ice cream and stuff like that. So the food thing
I'm making a note.
should be checked for the chat. By the way.
Yeah.
We didn't start the ice cream, but it's
See,
always
I
freezing.
think- I think it was Doctor or Phoenicia who started. I think Phoenicia actually.
I don't
Yeah,
know who had the
Phoenicia.
ice cream first.
I just had a homemade Calippo. Ha!
Yeah. Yeah.
5 minutes in. Thank you.
All right, for science.
So now we have that out of the way. Well, at least the first one. This was actually a funny thing last Wednesday when people were like, wait, does the story get marked as well for starting about food? What? Ball time. Team Pfizer, Moderna, Astra, Janssen. Actually, I'm...
Well, I haven't had any jab yet, so what should I vote?
I think... No. Let's not ask medical questions here like that. Well, we'll do that after a while or so. Not right now.
Hello, little Cory.
Hi, little Cory.
And the doctor also wants to be noted on my list. That's 2 food-related remarks for the chat.
Are we when we mark these down, do we go if we keep talking about ice cream, it's still the same line of food?
But this is pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, so pizza is a different line of food, so it should be a different markup,
It's
right?
a different one, yes.
So if I were to talk about another type of food, almost had me, it would be another markup.
Yes.
Cool.
So,
Unless it's the question is which foods blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, we're calling it out
then
then,
it would
so
still be answering the question.
yeah.
Thanks, little Cory.
No, doctor, no. Well, for the Banoffee stuff, and this is not a food markup because it's an actual subject. Next Wednesday there's going to be another game torture stream. We really need to think of
It's not torture, it's tease.
Different.
Let's call it tease.
It
Game
should be a bit of a different name, but tease. I mean that Banoffee stuff is
Taunt.
really horrible.
Taunt.
Oh, we'll think of a nice name for that later on, because this is just the second one, and after this we'll see if it will become a series. So but yeah, we'll actually... We have to think of a name. But yes, next game Banana Enter. But we're going to have a... next Wednesday we will have the alternative gaming. Does this work? No. Game tease, game...
That's like alternative news, but then with gaming.
I wouldn't say gaming with difficulties, because that could be
challenges.
Game
Games
challenges.
with special challenges.
Coyote Crisis? Nah, sounds like me having another meltdown. Well, then again, with if
We
you
could
get
make you. We could call it one.
Your chocolate often has a meltdown.
Gaming with
gaming survival.
sounds better than gaming with a handicap. Sorry, Phoenicia, because that actually
It makes it sound like golf. Like, what's your handicap?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking disabled people, but then again, I'm a horrible person, so.
Well, it's like Paralympics, but then with gaming. What?
No, not Special Olympics, just the J Olympics.
Now, I've ever, I mean, Rinsey already has her line, so
we could also, instead of alternative, we could call it adjusted gaming.
Adjusted. I actually like that name. It's fine. Adjusted gaming stream next Wednesday again. And for the ones who haven't seen it yet, I will be playing a game as the player, and Reninsia as the Oracle will relay all kinds of interesting difficulties,
wonderful,
fun,
happy,
yeah, horrible things to
nice.
which I need to adhere to until I die with the character. And when I die with the character, I'm eating I just gave what I did as a teenager at as a therapist. Okay, maybe. What the hell's beeping?
Not me.
Oh wait, is it soccer again tonight?
Not that
Oh,
yeah, it's soccer every night, but
fair enough. It's probably that. No, but okay, maybe not the adjusted gaming day. Well, anyway, each time I fail by dying with the character, I will be eating a horrible piece of banana chocolate thing, and seeing as it is just yuck, I have to survive that. So I have to die as little as possible, otherwise I will be eating that stuff. Still have 1.5 bar lying around, so yay. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing me fail and people thinking up very interesting challenges for me and relaying them through our lovely evil oracle called Reninsi, next Wednesday.
all just been helpful.
Hmm?
All
Did
she
you
did
say
was
evil?
help you.
Anyway,
right word is
so
helpful.
that's it for the Wednesday. Now you're very helpful, oh great
Yeah.
oracle.
Yes. To your doom and also
Yeah.
sometimes small
To your,
steps away
to
from
your
it.
doom and beyond.
For the ones actually shouting out challenges, some challenges are very interesting because I can't even play the game. If someone tell me play the game with the monitor off, it's going to be really interesting because I wouldn't know. But yes, that's the Wednesday plans again.
Yeah. So everybody go think up the things that you want to make Jay do.
I do draw the line at things harmful for my health. Okay. So that's it for the reverse camera suggestion. Oh, do you mean the reverse controls? Because that one was really bad. Not as bad as the hit, roll, hit, roll, hit, roll.
Was that worse?
I don't know actually. I mean, the hit, roll, hit, roll, hit, roll actually interrupted the game flow mostly, so that's made it annoying to play with. The reverse controls was just like why? Yeah, I don't even know why they would put the option in the game. So yes, that's I think. But yes, oh very important. They have to be new suggestions as well. Not doing the same old stuff again.
Yeah, if it's going to be a longer lasting show, then I think eventually things should be possible to repeat. But for now, it would be it would be less interesting if we'd get all the same things as last time. So yeah, I totally agree with this rule.
Well, people are saying blind playing or blindfolded. People already had me playing without my glasses, which is about the same.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, fun! They're drilling in the walls next to me. My apologies if the sound will be horrible for you guys as well.
So far, I'm not hearing it.
Oh, that's good.
Me neither.
It's an interesting time because you aren't allowed to drill in the walls here after 9.
Oh, I think I actually heard something.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, that.
Sounded like that was the sound of you scratching your head. But that's probably not the
No.
way your brain sounds when it's being scratched.
Well, I usually don't scratch my brain.
Brain directly.
I did. I can smell colors.
Okay, so what's purple?
Flowers.
And what's pink?
10.
10. Yeah.
No, don't write them down. Be on the stream Wednesday. There you can give your suggestions to the Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot begin with a head start. That would take away from the fun.
Spontaneous fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Furry has his vacation now. He might be gaming himself next Wednesday.
Cool.
Good job.
Enjoy. This is a good time for a vacation.
Good weather too.
I don't know if it's going to be as good next week, but maybe that's actually pleasant. Ah, you're playing a derby game.
Derby?
Yeah, that's a racing.
Ah, like that.
Racing game.
Yeah. Cool.
So, did you all like the previous Wednesday stream? The story time? We had an amazing amount of viewers, so that was pretty cool to see.
Actually, after Phil Tomato rated.
Yeah. Are we already done with the Just So stories, or is there more?
There's the potential for more. The last story has not been read out, so I thought that maybe last time we could finish it, but the stories in the back of the book are actually longer than those at the start.
Ah, well, that explains a lot because we ran out of time. No, not ran out. We
After
went
3
over the
stories,
yeah.
they were a half an hour or longer.
Nice. Oh, well, we'll see what happens with the next when the next session starts again. And people and actually playing a game with multiple people is something we might do in the future if I get it to work or and we find something fun. There are a couple of games we would love to play with you guys as guests and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've had a really nice brainstorm.
So yeah, there might be some of that in the future, but it's a future plan.
Yeah, we're going to test.
Yeah. Will probably be a lot of it will be interesting. Now, and we've got a couple of people playing on games as well. Finisher playing Pokemon Sword. I see Furry has Destruction Derby, Minecraft, and a lot of Sierra 80s quest games. Wow, that's old school. I've played a lot of those quest games. Police Quest and Space Quest mostly.
Call is often really good.
No. They weren't point and click then. You had to type which was fun because that's the first time I learned the difference between not drawing a gun and drawing a gun before shooting. I just couldn't understand why my character kept dying. He shot off his own leg each time.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's the thing, yes.
These suit Lariat's also very good, yes. So, we know that that there are a couple of gamers in there. Most of us actually, I see a lot of people actually saying like, yes, yes, Feroz, type in like go west, you can't go there, or what kind of command did you mean? That's really fun. But yeah, what are the actual things people enjoy on here? I mean, and I'm talking about the simple things in life.
You mean what they like here in the stream or what they like in life?
Both.
I took it at first as what do you like here in the stream, and then the simple things in life. Then I thought, oh no, it's
We're
not
not
a
simple.
stream at all.
Okay, well, the first question should be, are we the simple things in your life?
No, we're
And-
way too complicated.
Okay, because I mean...
You can enjoy if you enjoy the complicated things in life, then you kind of like us.
Are we complicated?
Because we're sometimes a bit messed up. Yeah.
No, I think we're mostly
Same.
complicated.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't. No. We're not going. No, not sane. Oh wait, I'm pressing buttons. That's not good. Give me a second. Okay. Ha, fun. Well, it actually would be a fun way to sell the story at a convention. Hi, we're doing a stream. Foxes a coffee. We're the simple things in your life that you're going to enjoy, and then start drooling.
No, that's false advertising.
Yep. It would be lying.
Can't do that. It's illegal.
False advertisement.
Yeah.
Forget about the simple things in life. Come to our stream and we'll show you something better.
Yep. You can make simple things complicated, but you'll love it.
Comes natural.
So are we simple? Are we simple things that are complicated then?
Well, you were looking very complicated there, so I think so.
I always look complicated or constipated, one or the other.
Those are two different things.
I know.
Yes.
Although life can be complicated when you're constipated. So.
Well, sometimes I have the feeling that sometimes life can be constipated as well.
Nothing changes.
No, it means all this. Do you want me to actually explain me and myself there?
When life is constipated.
Some days are shittier than others.
Yeah. The shit starts to build up and suddenly it comes out all at once.
Oh, but that's not constipation.
No, that's when it doesn't come out.
No, well, the constipated part is that it saves it up for a later time. Let's see. Hey, people have answered a lot of things.
Yes,
No,
Phil says here.
No, it's actually Cassis. Let's see. Phoenicia, simple thing in life is friendship. Well, I know for a fact that some friendships are very complicated.
Yeah. but friendships are joyful.
True.
Well, they're supposed to be. If they're not, they maybe are challenging friendships.
Let's see. Farah says that the streams are fun. So we are the simple things in his life.
He didn't say that. Maybe
disappointed.
No,
maybe he just likes the complicated things in life, and that's where we are.
I'm actually reading this out of context. I have to be honest about this one.
Yeah.
Doctor watches Korean series. A few music streams on Twitch. For Phoenicia, still friendship. Kira walks a lot in the forest or countryside since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Furry
But
would
that
love
was
to
so
see
great.
a February pre-con stream and post-stream. Uh,
From us or from a certain convention?
uh, let's see. Curious has some Tokyo shows, anime, Transformers, and a good meal, and ginger beer. Ginger beer is good. Well, oh, Curious, I have something which you really should try. If you like ginger beer, you should try this stuff. I should be actually getting a sponsorship for this, but this stuff is absolutely wonderful. And it even comes in a fancy box.
Tell us about it, since you're advertising for free anyway.
This is. I'm just hoping to get enough people to buy this stuff so the country won't go. The company won't go bankrupt or something.
What is it then?
It's Jimber. It's actually concentrated ginger juice with a lot of other herbs in, and it's awesome. It's awesome. And
Don't
yes,
have to add water.
you can add water. You can add hot water, cold water. You can add fizzy stuff as well, or just drink it pure.
That's what you do.
Sometimes, yes. No alcohol, but it does have a great kick. I'm sure you love it. You can just buy it on their site. If you can't find it, just ask me and then I'll send you the link. Now back to the simple things in life, because that stuff isn't simple.
Isn't it?
No, it isn't simple. It's actually pretty... I mean, it's not straight ginger juice. There's a lot of things done with it. It's really good.
So you're saying that Gingember is more complicated than the three of us? I expected better from you. You said we were the simple things in life, but if Gingember is not
No.
the
You
simple
already
thing in
convinced.
life-
You already convinced me that you aren't the simple things in life.
Yes, are you convinced?
Yeah, you already did so a couple of minutes ago. Why?
So this is with the new insight. Because obviously, otherwise, Gingember would have been way more simple than we are. It doesn't ask complicated questions.
And
to start
tasted
with.
it. Maybe the taste is very complex and layered.
Yes,
So.
that what she said.
I'm complex and layered too, you know.
I could make a couple of jokes that aren't. Anyway,
Yeah, me too. Yeah. No.
simple things in life. Sir Dusty, playing video games. Felicia, the nice colors of a rainbow and sunset. Let's see. And something with ogres. No, but yeah, it's
Ogres are like onions, yeah, also very layered and complex.
Just like Speckle.
That's not complex, but it is layered.
It is layered. That's
Yes.
what I was going for.
So, but what simple things in life do you two enjoy then?
Well, actually, I have been bird watching again with both Jay and my mom. Was that yesterday? Yesterday. And we actually came across a very rare bird. The most rare woodpecker you can find in the Netherlands. And we even found a nest. And going bird watching, I would depends on how you look at it. It's either simple or very complicated, depending on how you look at it and how much geek points count for complicatedness. But I will show you a photograph we made of the birds, because I often spam the photographs here. It's
Yes,
fun.
because Jay took another nature walk, and I don't think he got ice cream.
I did actually,
But without us, you just
but I
you
did
went off
get,
to get ice
but I
cream.
did get the ice cream. Yes.
He did not wait around
Victory.
till we were back to get ice cream. He went off. He sent us a message. Yo, tell me when you're done, okay? I'm here with my ice cream. So yes,
Smart.
another nature walk, and he did not fall for it another time.
Maybe I
He
can
was
show.
like,
Maybe I can
"Not
show
today,
the.
Satan."
Maybe I can show the picture here. That's actually. uh, let's see. It's
Well,
probably it's probably going to
lo-
look horrible on screen, but
the long way round was basically where we were in a big nature park.
Ah, yes.
Nice. Yes,
That's Happy Jay.
that's Happy Jay. He was like, nobody get between me and my ice cream. So that worked.
yes, one of those
That's one
big
of the simple-
cornettos.
Yeah, one of the simple things in life, I guess.
Eating ice cream for me, yes, that's some. Well, eating good food actually. Eating good food, drinking good drinks, but yeah, ice cream ranks really high.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my simple things in life where I can really enjoy that. And yesterday, while Elsa and the mother were walking around trying to photograph that bird
This one
there,
here. Yes.
after a while I was waiting at the car. I was like, okay, tell you what, I'm going to get something and just call me when you're done. And it's good. And yes, food again, but this time it's an answer to a question.
Mhm.
Curious, barbecue, ribs, yes. Barbecue, yeah. Oh, I really love this picture.
You do? Awesome.
Well, yes. I just wonder who of us three made it. Probably your mother.
Yeah.
Just for the ones who don't know that yet, her mother is a crack shot with her camera. It has one of those big stonking lenses on there, and she just goes like, whoop, bang, done, photograph perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
I made this one. I made this one.
It's also a
over
good one.
here.
I love the colors in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, sniper
yes-
lens.
But this one is the better one still. So I do agree. My mom wins once again. Gotta have
Sniper lens,
something
indeed.
to. And she's just really good at keeping the lens, keeping the camera still, and somehow she knows where to aim. And
And the birds pose for
this
her.
this is a woodpecker, one that is called draaihals in Dutch, and I think it was a worm neck or a wry neck in English. And it's really rare. There are about less than 200 of them that are spotted within a year in the Netherlands, and that's not a lot. So
The background isn't removed in the first one. It was that, yeah, that grayish white.
Right.
yeah, it was that way. I just took it from the other side, and here we had more greens in the background.
Love
I
the
did
bouquet,
not.
though.
I did not Photoshop this away. That's way too much work. But yeah, we did not expect to find the ultra rare bird right there. But it was fun.
And definitely rewarding. If you could see those two just like, oh my god, we found this rare bird. That's a
Yeah.
bird. Yes, but it's really rare. Okay.
It's like you start a Pokemon game and then suddenly you have your first stroll around and you find this ultra shiny Mewtwo. You're like, what? That's what it feels like. they're like, oh my god, this is so special.
Gotta
So-
collect them into my Birdo decks.
Yeah, really.
Which he actually has.
I have a book, but we do plan on making a bird bird picture photograph thing book. So, who knows?
Yeah.
So, for me it's probably food, the simple things. For you it's bird watching.
Yeah, I really love to be outside, whether it's for walking the dogs or being in the shade when the weather is good and writing on a story. I just really enjoy being outside, smelling the air that smells of nature and plants. Yeah, whenever I get to spend a day outside, I always feel like it was a good day, no matter what.
Alright. So being actually outside, that sounds like a real... Yeah, that's a really simple thing that's really nice.
Yeah.
I like. And there's the question about Foxtober 3.
Yeah, we're going to continue working on that tomorrow, and we'll have to see if we're going to mail the first batch of books that have been signed, or if we're going to continue signing them and then send them in one batch. But we need to discuss those choices tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're halfway through.
Yeah.
And for some people, we need to know a bit more about them so we know what to draw and write.
Some people have really have nicknames in here that we don't exactly know, like who they are connected to. So that's difficult, but we will reach out to those.
Yes.
I
And
think it's funny to see that Venetia says the honest person, she's like, we still need to pay them. And first goes like, shh. But we all know that Pharaohs wouldn't take any money to feed Elsa and Renintia out of their mouths. He wouldn't do such a thing, would he?
no.
And Jay would never guilt someone. Never.
No, I would never
He
guilt
just
someone.
states out the facts. But if we're ever going to have problems with bills not getting collected, we'll ask you, Jay.
Oh, that's fun. It has been a while since I actually had to go to one of those things. I did do a couple of those in the past. 4 companies.
Yeah.
Oh, just so you know, I'm currently rubbing some, how do you call it? Muscle
I don't know.
ache stuff on my shoulder and elbow because I twisted my arm somewhere last week.
Oh, yeah.
And for those who wonder why certain things take a little longer, I didn't expect the side effects to be as strong as they were. So I have not drawn as much as I had anticipated that I would still be able to. But as you might have noticed, I'm a lot more stable this stream compared to last time. I had completely different side effects this time, and I did want to give you guys a little bit of an update since I also told you a bit about it last time. This time I was really dizzy afterwards, and yes, Furry Baron, you probably know ways to make me cry, but please don't. Have some mercy there. So and I had a really strange experience the day after the EMDR, where my perception of time was a bit off. And since we had been dealing with my mechanic of fainting and also my mechanics of how I perceive time, that is probably why I kind of had a bit of a trippy feeling for about an hour. I mean, I've never used anything like mushrooms, but I can almost imagine that this is what it feels like. I had music on of which I knew a certain song would last for about 4 minutes, and in my perception, those 4 minutes were stretched out for about half an hour, and with little gaps in between. And every time I reached one of those gaps, I would somewhat lose consciousness, and then I would dream quite vividly and euphorically. And in the back of my mind, I was like, I certainly hope I'm not having a stroke right now. I really hope this is the EMDR side effects, but I can't look it up right now. So I was going through that, and then I would come back again, and then time would just continue where I had left it. That was crazy. And after about a half an hour or an hour, my cat came by, and it was like, poke poke, Mao, are you all right? You look a bit weird, poke. Mao, maybe you should feed me.
His
You'll feel better.
reflexes are so keen, you know. If you had needed help fast within minutes, you know, you'd already be dead by the time he's like, meow, hungry.
Yeah, feed me. You'll feel better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it actually did help to get me out of that mind trippy thing, and it was really really weird. And since I stayed lightheaded for a few days, I took it easy with going places, and only ever since yesterday I am free from the side effects. And I was also really cold. Also, when I was having this crazy, some trip-like feeling, I was really cold. I was under a winter blanket, and I had goosebumps all over, except for my head. My head was warm. And later I tested if I had a fever, but I don't have a fever. So I don't really get it. But yeah, they all have. It's a rare side effect that you go a bit trippy, but since they're rewiring parts of your brain, basically it's like, hey, this part of your brain is currently under construction. Give us about half an hour. We'll get back to you. And my area for decision making is also under construction. So when hi Frietje, when I have to make a choice. If someone asks me, do you want me to bring a bell pepper? I'm like, I have no idea. Because that area, when you go in your mind to that area, it's like, yeah, come back later when we fixed this. Like, the road is blocked. Come back another time. Yes, but I need to know if I need a bell pepper so I can communicate with people. Yes, that's really nice, but not our problem. Please come back later. Oh, okay. So, and my decision-making area is still a bit slow, but it's starting to get back, so that's good. And I stopped being cold. So last night I could hardly sleep because it was too hot. That's probably what everyone had for the last week. But before that, I was cold. But not anymore. It's like, oh, so this is what everyone was complaining about. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Yeah. So, but yeah, and I have a new appointment according to last session, because we found so many things. They have scheduled an extra day right before another scheduled date, so I'll have. When my last session arrives, I'll have 2 sessions in a row. So I'll have one on Monday and I'll have one on Tuesday. And I hope I'm still be in one piece on Wednesday. But I did have a very interesting moment after last EMDR session. and that was I've also been trained on the part where I feel very overwhelmed and scared of whatever comes at me, that I won't be able to deal with whatever life throws at me. And suddenly, when I was going into that feeling, because I was really tired after the EMDR, I went that mental route, and then suddenly it came to a stop. And then nothing. It's like, wait, but this is the part where I usually start to feel really bad and guilty about how I can't handle life like a normal person. And then suddenly it didn't happen. It just stopped there. And ever since, I cannot reach casually the depths of my feeling overwhelmedness. But that was really nice. The last time I had an epiphany like that was when I felt a panic attack coming up, and then I suddenly had a different choice, and I could go a different route. And then the panic attack didn't happen. And this was a similar insight that stopped the chain reaction of the things that bring me to bad places. And this is another chain reaction that did stop. And as Girius already mentioned, he says it sounds trippy, but you seem more calm, unburdened, free. I like it. Thanks. I feel a bit lighter, I guess. I'm still a bit blurry because of the last decision-making button still not totally working. But I do think we're heading the right way. And I'm just really glad I didn't spend my last few days crying. I mean, it's not really my hobby, so I was glad. Okay, we have something new now. This is fascinating. A bit scary at points, but interesting. So yeah, this is my my update. And yes, I too hope it will all feel better soon. But we're getting there. We're getting
You
there.
had to pick between crying and tripping, though. Which one would it be?
Tough one. Like I did enjoy tripping more. Like, well, it's not really tripping because it's tripping on your own mind. It's not like I use drugs or anything.
Hmm. It can still be
But
tripping. The same things can happen in your brain, just not
true.
induced by chemicals.
The experience was quite euphoric when I was tripping, but in the back of my head is like, I really hope I don't have a stroke. Because I also felt like my head and my hands and my feet were like separate planets going around each other. Like, okay, this is really out there. And I once read that if you have a stroke in a certain part of your brain, then you get a similar response. And like, I really hope it's not that. Please let it be the EMDR. And luckily, later I found it online that it happens more often. So yeah, it was a free trip. I didn't even have to get extra.
Maybe it's a side effect
things.
from the 5G.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah. Well, actually, it's
Just
interesting.
wait until you get the full dose.
Yeah. Then I'll be able to time travel.
Yeah, extra skills.
Time travel. It would be interesting to have a vortex that goes the other way around, though.
Yeah.
We often have the vortex when we're together. The time goes way too fast, and we call it the vortex. Especially at Reninsi's place. That place has extra strong vortex.
Well, I once had that vortex where time went extra slow, and that was at Any Magic. That convention lasted twice as long, and we made double the money.
I still don't get that.
Me
It was really
neither.
cool, but like, huh? How? Yes, I remember that. That we would ask, what time is it? That time. But that's 5 minutes. How did only 5 minutes pass? Like, yeah.
Don't know.
I don't know.
And it's not like it was such a boring fair, but
No, it was
somehow
nice.
time was slower there and money rolled faster. It's just like, okay.
I didn't mind.
Yeah. But it was only that once. Other times when we went back, same thing didn't happen.
By the way, I actually mirrored my drawing just so that I can see mistakes I made that I usually don't see. And now I fix all the mistakes that I do see in this side again. It's a little side information thing about the drawing part. And thanks for the nice responses and Feos Nazir. Thanks for sharing. Part blah word's difficult. I'll
You're thanking him
back to
for his thanks.
Yes. That. Yeah. Drawing. I can do that. I don't need. That part is still untouched in my brain so far.
Press buttons, things will look wonderful.
Not really buttons though. It's like.
You could do that while being asleep, right?
Press buttons,
I don't
yes.
know. I haven't tried it.
Well,
no.
If you can make phone calls while you're asleep, I think you can draw while being asleep.
She can do phone calls in her sleep.
Yeah.
That's
and
true,
sound
that's true.
like she's really awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she should be able to also make drawings.
Until you drop some math into the conversation. And then she was like, okay, maybe I'm not that awake.
Yeah. I can't calculate in my sleep or half sleep. Also, when I'm really tired at a convention, I would need a calculator for 1 + 1. Somehow that part checks out first. Like, oh yeah, we're tired. We're gonna have to let some area stop functioning so the rest can still function. Who's up for sleep? Ah, the mathematics area. Yes, you go down. It's all good. We don't need you. Bye-bye. So, yeah. And then that's all gone. Is that, Rinzi, is that mama cat or is that kitten?
Definitely kitten.
Oh, kitten.
Be awake.
Oh my god, look at those toe beans.
Yeah. Meow. He doesn't
Oh,
like it.
it's so good.
He just wants to play. He's very playful right now.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But he was close to me, so I figured I'm going to holding him in front of the camera.
Love it, love it.
They're getting so big.
Yeah. They're growing and they're just destroying things. That's what I hear all the time. I hear my home being just pulled apart and everything, you know, it doesn't matter. All my nice things, they end up on the floor. And I don't see how it got there and who did it. I cannot punish anyone for it, but somehow all my stuff ends up on the floor and nobody's around. Nobody did it. Everybody's innocent.
Have a good evening, Doctor. See you next time. Good night.
Good evening.
Good night. And they climb on top of everything. They jump from any kind of height. They're not afraid of anything. They're super hungry. But
They eat everything.
Well, they're even picky sometimes.
Oh.
Demanding good stuff.
Yeah, one of them likes to eat mice and the other one really doesn't, right?
Yeah. Really wants to be fed the finest cat foods. But
Okay.
they're very hilarious all the time.
And quick. So quick.
Yeah. We've established some nice traditions already. So in the morning, they have their own sleeping area where they cannot cause that much damage. So in the morning, I open the door and then I start with "Hello, good morning," and just using my happiest voice, and then they just come forward with their tails pointing into the air. Yeah, here we are. it's morning, it's time for cuddling and playing. And then they come to me and I cuddle them, play a little bit with them. And then they just run past me and they start playing with each other. And that's a really cute start of the day. And that's when the mayhem begins. And also when it's late, they start, I know because they're starting to call me. I have all these cats who are around me. They're like, it's feeding time. Hello, hello, human, feeding time. Ah, ah. And I know.
You know what to do.
Yeah. I give them the food and they look, no, not that one. The other one.
The good
Yeah,
stuff.
the other one. Yeah, the wet food. Bring on the wet food. Yeah. Then they get the wet food and then it's gone. They're like, more.
Like, we did not get the wet food.
No.
That was a dream. That was an illusion.
Yeah. Names.
The wet
Pulverize
food-
and destroy. That would definitely make sense.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You
Yes,
do have to
definitely.
keep them both though if you do this.
No, I'm not going to keep them both. But I'm going to keep one.
That's already pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's just that it's not exactly handy at my place, otherwise I would have loved to have the other one. And I'm
Yeah, he's so much fun.
yeah.
He purrs so loudly. You just have to point at him and he's like, brr, brr, brr.
And then he starts to destroy something.
But he's doing it in a kinder way than his sister. But he has just more muscle, so yeah, it doesn't really help the subject anything.
Laura and Voldemort. Voldemort, get your dinner!
No, it's more like, oh no, Voldemort peed on the carpet again.
No, they're not gonna do that. Hopefully.
I hope not. Yes.
But yeah, it's all nice. It's a nice and rowdy house at your place right now.
Yeah. Well, I could, however, imagine something like, oh no, Voldemort coughed up another hairball.
Yeah, that's funny.
Voldemort doesn't like that brand of cat food.
Yeah, that's nice.
There once was a ship that
Oh,
put
no,
to
no,
sea.
no,
The
Wellerman.
name of
Nope,
the ship
sorry,
was the
no,
Billy
we're not doing that.
the
Oh, so next song.
Furry Baron says, he who shall not be named.
To make that the cat's name, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And you know, yeah, he who shall not be named. But
Yeah. Oh, he does deserve a name at some point because he's adorbs.
oh,
He's- Evil incarnate, but he's adorbs.
I'm sure that someone will be very happy with him as his pet, well, as being a pet of the cat.
Yeah. Becoming a servant.
Mm-hmm. One that should not be named. In the box, not the carpet. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, the cup does come across a bit. It has your else vibe. It looks alive.
Yeah,
It's good.
But it looks like it's been offered a bowl of milk, and it doesn't know how to drink yet.
Yeah.
Plan's face.
Baby Raja.
Yeah.
I always love to give kittens their first bowl of drinking water or with a little cat milk in it, because they don't know how to properly drink like a cat, so they just swim in it. They put their face in, and then you see those bubbles all like, and then they reach up for air, like, ooh, something went wrong here.
This went better in my mind.
Fluffy. Yeah, Fluffy's a good name for a cat.
Well, I think it's another Harry Potter themed name.
Well, I could see it as Fluffy from Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know this one is because Geary is so told why he wanted why he thinks Fluffy is a good name.
I had a really well matching meme for this. I hope I didn't share it before, but I don't think I did. About cute fluff balls. Let's see. I should have it somewhere around here.
Apparently, it's a beautiful sunset. I have to take a peek. Yeah, it's indeed. Ready?
Yes. This. Look, for the last time, I am a murderous marshmallow, a death dandelion, a fury fluff, a pandemonious puff, a chaos cloud, and definitely not an adorable little marshmallow. And I just had to share this one.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious. Just look at those eyes. It's amazing. Like,
that cat is not pleased.
No. Bad service. Bad service.
Yeah.
And I'm like, after seeing that cat, like, yeah, this tiger actually needs a little bit more facial expression, I think. It's cute though, but it's like cute neutral.
It needs a bit more emotion, yes.
Especially after seeing the cranky cat, I'm like, yeah, I miss emotions now. But last week had a lot of emotions already.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I have to emotions? But I do think it's better. I mean, this is a different layer, so. Let's see. What do we have here? That. Yeah, we do. So.
I just keep staring at the cute kitten, it's fun. And I tend to forget, like, oh wait, we're supposed to talk right now. I think for me it's one of those evenings where your brain just can't be asked to do something. Like it just wants to sit there and stare things like.
Yeah, like I'm here, I'm doing the bare minimum, but don't ask anything more.
Yeah, which usually, I mean, usually when we're streaming, my brain goes into overdrive. But right now it's like, beep.
Yeah.
Hi, broskies. Hi, bronzekunes.
Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
Bronzekunes? Broskies. Like, hey, bro.
Yeah, broskies.
Yeah.
Sorry, broskies. Forgot animal ears at home. That's okay. We're wearing pairs of them. If not, little Corey is here, and you can probably order him. Unless he already knows her. Anyway,
And we have some spare ones.
Yeah, well, you actually.
True.
Yeah. So be careful what you promise. We'll get the ears out for you.
Should bring them to the next convention as well. Like, time for a picture. Here, wear yours. Click. Done. Now go.
Alright, so I now have a new layer with No eyes and mouth. And I'll see if I can go for another expression. Let's see if this one is better.
That sounds like a good cat, Garius. Really.
Do you know what kind of emotion you want to make, Else?
Basically,
Annoyed.
I just wanted to
Try out some things.
try out some things and see how they feel. Basically, I don't really have a plan.
I do love this.
It's basically like when you make a funny face before a picture because you want to look less stiff.
Mm.
Basically, this is that, but then with doodling.
I can
This is funny, but not what I was looking for. But it was funny.
I can almost imagine someone waving a cat toy at him and he's like going like, no.
Yeah. What?
What?
What? I'm still making weird
The bad
faces.
things.
It's funny, right?
Yeah, that's why we. Oh, roll eyes. Oh, you're gonna make him sassy.
Ugh. And again, I tend to forget. This is Foxes and Coffee, doodling and good conversation. We tend to fail at the conversation part right now because we're too occupied with the tiger.
Watching the tiger get really.
Make him do this.
Oh, this is just bad. Terribly sorry, people. Normally we're doing way more conversation than this.
Oh, a baby Shere Khan.
It would be more like a baby Rajas with the roundness in the face, but I do get the idea because of it's a tiger, so it's either Raja or Shere Khan.
Could you try it being really, truly pissed off?
Or you could copy paste one of the. You made sketches of the kittens a few weeks back. You could copy paste some of their expressions.
Maybe I should just go for this look.
That's like the first look you created.
No, not seriously. I want to try. I want to have a more serious attempt at it.
That looks evil, yes.
It is, huh? Like, don't mess with me. I'm a very dangerous
little,
tiger.
I wouldn't want that to come after me through the bushes. It's like, yeah, if you're looking that dangerous, your mom is really close. You wouldn't be so confident otherwise.
Clever girl.
I like that the your mom is probably really close.
Yeah.
First get the eyes to work. Just need to look a bit higher.
I have to admit that I really liked the raid target from last Wednesday. She was really fun.
Yeah.
And really active as well.
Cool.
Yeah, she's not online right now, but there are some other fun people. So yeah.
Anyway,
And
Blank.
blank.
Yeah, no, really. I was going to say something, but I blanked out. Just like, was going to say something, but it is.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Do you still want to say it, or
Nope,
do
no, no,
you
no.
want me to say? All right. So, question to chat: if you're really tired, what is the first thing that fails? What's the first skill you can no longer carry out properly?
Just like me with math.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Reading. Mermaid Phoenicia can no longer read. Oh, that's. Do you do you read other words than there are, or is it just that you see letters and don't know what they mean? Which way does it go wrong?
I think for me it's actually talking, as I've just proven a couple of times this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me as well. It's socializing. It really doesn't work anymore. So that's why Els and I are always such a good team at conventions, because Els will talk and I will count.
Yeah.
Okay,
The funny thing is when I get really tired, my system decides I should compensate by talking more. So it doesn't make much sense what I'm saying, but at least I'll be talking.
Yeah, that's ideal, because at some point people are in front of me and their lips are moving and I'm just not hearing anymore what they're saying, and I'm like, yeah, 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 and then they're asking me a question. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
interesting, yeah.
how much for that mug? Yeah. I really like what Kira Sakujo says. Patience is the first thing lost.
he's similar to Girius then.
Tolerate bullshit.
BS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nisha also mentioned concentration. First Nasir says keeping my eyes open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, this
Is that the first thing, though? The first thing if you're tired? Or do you first notice something else before you can't keep your eyes open anymore?
reading, listening, understanding things. And then you see people talking, and you the only thing you hear is.
Yeah. Or you're really focusing to hear what they're saying, and it works for about 3 or 4 words long, and then you lose them, and your mind goes into a dream state, and then they ask you something, and like, you didn't just happen to talk about apple pie, did you? I think you didn't. They're like, no, I didn't. So, yeah, so I got that right. At least I know you didn't talk about apple pies. So, yeah, but the thing that you were talking about, I kind of missed that. Could you repeat it? And then they repeat it, and then halfway, you almost lose it again.
Yeah. I once had a teacher that would easily get angry and would start yelling. And at the start of the day, she would also always explain to me which assignments I should do because I was really slow. She actually kindly decided that I was allowed to do less work so that I could prove I could at least understand all the work I should do. But the thing is that when you're tired, which I usually was, and someone explains things to you, and then they go blah 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 blah, and I didn't have medication back then, so my ADD was just full power. So I would look at her mouth moving and be like, wow, what would it look like if this were a cartoon? And you totally miss whatever she was saying. And then she's like, so do you understand? Uh-huh. So go back to your place and get to work. Yes. So then you go back to your place. You're like, all right. So I either go back and ask her whatever it was that I need to make because I totally didn't pay attention, but she'll get mad and start yelling. Or I stay here and just pretend I know what to do, and I do the wrong assignments, and then she'll get mad and scream at me. I can't win. Screaming teachers are evil. I mean, she meant well, but she was way too stressed out, and I was scared of her. So,
Teachers as well. I always woke up at the point that they said, "All right, so that's it. Good luck, everybody." And like, wait, what? We had to do something. Oh, oops. And then
yes.
I would give my teacher some kind of helpless stare, like, and how the teachers would respond was different per teacher. But I had one who would bend over and just tell it to me again, like, okay, and then go to the right page. And then every time that I started dreaming again, he would kick me. He was at his desk and I was in front of him. He'd just kick, and I'd be like, okay, I'm back again. Still wouldn't get my work finished.
Of course not. Where's the fun
But
in that?
Yeah, but it shouldn't have been so boring. I don't know who can concentrate on anything that's boring, but it's not a very it's generally not a skill that people have.
Concentrating on things are boring. Nope.
No. Even all the scientific evidence shows that if you're bored, you're not gonna remember anything. If you want to remember anything, you need some memories, some emotions associated with it.
Yeah, of course. So so your mind, so your long-term memory can pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to memorize anything, pick an emotion and make sure you feel it while studying it, and then one that you can recreate when you need the memory, and it'll actually stick for longer and better.
Yeah, usually I'm annoyed or angry when things are boring.
A bit
That
like this
works
tiger.
better than feeling bored.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel? Nothing.
Nothing. I am an empty
I
void.
don't think he's feeling nothing at all. I think he's feeling a lot.
He's feeling all the feels and none of them are good.
He's feeling into our future with his claws and his teeth.
Just wait till I'm a big tiger, so I'll devour all of you.
Mm.
Something like that.
Yes.
Like
I'm making my murder list.
Yeah, that.
Yes, Feroz. When I'm bored and get annoyed, I actually remember stuff. Though it isn't a good way of associating things with that. Sometimes I just drive past and like, oh, this past the place and was like, oh, this is where that very bad person cut me off last week.
Mm-hmm.
So no, sometimes those memories aren't all that good.
Oh.
I have my memory back. Crap, I have my memory back.
Sometimes some things I would rather forget. Yes. Not many, because I'm happy with most of my life, but some things I would love to forget. Doesn't exactly. Yeah.
I would like to be able to skip some things in the future. Like, there are things that I don't look forward to. For example, going to the dentist. Like, you're in the dentist office and you're like, okay, I'm going to skip, fast forward a couple of minutes now, and I wake up after I've been to my appointment. It would be so useful. Like, you just skip everything difficult in life.
Yeah.
And you just wake up again after you've done it.
Special cheat code.
Yeah.
I actually, what I didn't mention yet, I've been to the dentist last Friday, And what is special about that is that I had to have this little injection for anesthesia stuff. How do you call that? The stuff that makes you not feel stuff. But since I'm very scared of needles, I was already bracing myself because it was the first time I had it. And I had a tear in one of my teeth because I bit too hard on my teeth. So I had a little tear, and they were gonna fill it. And I had to have it treated, or it would get worse. But it didn't go that bad compared to the vaccine. It was like, I mean, I did cry, I did get dizzy, but it wasn't all-out panic, and definitely not 9 times. So it was the person that was there was really good at calming people. So it wasn't a pleasure cruise, but I did notice progress when it comes to my fear response, and that is really hopeful for future situations with scary needles. And that's something I still wanted to share.
Sounds very good. I hope the next needle will be a lot easier, and that after that it's going to be done with needles for a while.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because this has been quite the year for you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty done with the needle parts.
Yeah.
Had enough of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the needles make my tiger really angry.
Yeah.
I do think the expression is more funny. The other one was cute though. I still want to have a cute tiger at some point. Though the big one on his back was really cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one needs to be a ferocious little ball of fur.
Yeah, I guess the Fury Fluff is right here. I do like the Fury Fluff.
People are so used to do furry doing the promo for at the stream at the raid target. I guess we have to do those ourselves this time. It's going to be okay.
Oh, is that time already?
Almost.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
Not even that far yet.
You can finish it next time.
Yeah, true.
He has his expression now.
He does. It needs some fine tuning, but getting there. Getting there. Yeah, it's fine. But I'm like, it's not orange yet. Oh wow.
I don't know, but the race still does something extra now. I love this one.
What? Did you say?
The raised tail of the tiger.
Yeah.
Looks really funny now with his expression. I don't know why,
yeah,
but
like,
it works.
It's like, I'm excited, but I'm not gonna show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you that I'm really, really dangerous.
How about buy instead of high? I love people just dropping me messages when I'm streaming. So that's a bad thing, but the entire day it's silent. It's all of a sudden, oh yeah, stream. All kinds of messages. It's fun. It was a good suggestion though. Cup is saying bye. Well, I don't know. I have the feeling it will say I'm going to gnaw someone. I don't know what he's saying. It's funny though. So for now, I hope Rienzi has found us a new raid target.
Yeah, I have one. So is it already? Yes, it's time, I guess. I have a new raid target for us. we're going to watch some nice animal art again.
Yay! Animal art. Animal art.
I had a couple of options, but one of them was quite far done with their drawing, and they have just a couple of minutes ago finished the drawing, and it was just really epic. But they're starting up a game now.
I said
Let's
good
see.
day, sir. That's a nice one for the tiger. I said good day, sir.
Nice. I said good day, sir.
But yeah, it looks
Nice.
like a fun target to rate.
Yeah. So if we're ready,
Get your raid calls ready. That was.
Get your awoo ready. Woo! Yes. Bye bye, everyone.
we
It was
will
lovely.
love to see you next Wednesday.
Yes,
Again.
next Wednesday for a. Crap, I forgot what we were going to talk. Alternative game
Adjusted.
challenges. Adjusted gaming, yes.
Yes.
See you later and have fun with the raid, people.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye bye.